Have you ever wanted to get in on the ground floor of an opportunity? You know, something that would redefine an entire industry. Hello and welcome. My name is Michael McCoy, and in the next few minutes I'm going to tell you about AgeLock, a technology that will change all of our lives for the better and revolutionize how we look at health and well-being. Now, we've all witnessed revolutions in the past, but did any of us really take advantage of it? I mean, in 1975, if this man came up to you and said, "I have an idea," well, knowing what we know now, you probably would have said, "Sure, Bill, what do you want me to do?" And if this man told you in 1986 that he could sell premium coffee at premium prices, well, you probably thought, yeah, good luck with that. And when these two told you there was money to be made in search engines, well, maybe you still don't know how money is made in search engines. Today, when we think of computers, the first company that comes to mind is Microsoft. And where in the world isn't there a Starbucks? Google is not only the name of a highly successful company, it's a verb. So if you were fortunate enough to get in early on these opportunities, congratulations. And if you didn't, do you really want to sit on the sidelines and watch the next? So what is AgeLock, and what kind of revolution are we talking about? Well, AgeLock is an exclusive, patented, science-based solution to the last frontier in health and well-being, the aging process. With AgeLock, we will help you look, feel, and live younger. What do you think of when it comes to getting older? Well, for a lot of us, it's looking older. Sagging skin, fine lines and wrinkles. You see, with AgeLock, we target the very source of aging skin and return it back to a more youthful appearance. Have you ever met up with someone you haven't seen in a while, say 5 years or more, and they remarked, "Wow, you look great. You haven't aged a bit." Well, if you have, then you know what a powerful emotion that gave you. You felt good about yourself for days, weeks, months even. And if you've never received that compliment, don't worry. With AgeLock, we can help. And men love our AgeLock skincare solutions as well, mainly because it's simple, fast, and easy to use. And this woman actually owns her own professional spa business, and so has access to every skincare treatment available. However, the product that made a difference in her skin was AgeLock. AgeLock is more than just looking younger. It's about healthy skin as well. Now, this woman had a medical exam done to look for potential skin cancer-causing UV spots. In her first test, they found 189 of these spots. After just 90 days on the AgeLock skincare product, she had the test done again. This time they found only 13. Of course, we have skincare solutions for the body as well. Now, this woman treated her left arm only, and you can see how it firmed up that troublesome sagging underarm. Cellulite is a big problem for a lot of women, and in just a few short weeks, this woman saw a tremendous improvement. Now, she did not change her diet or exercise habits. She simply used one of our skincare products. So ladies, how would you like to wear a two-piece on your next trip to the beach? The photos you've just seen are actual results from real people. And no, they did not use dangerous injections or had expensive surgery done. These people used topical skincare products featuring safe and natural ingredients such as extracts from these plants. In fact, one of the main ingredients in our AgeLock skincare system comes from the bark of the white willow tree. So, now that we've shown you how to look younger, how would you like to feel younger? And more importantly, how to live younger? Introducing AgeLock Vitality, a product that does just that. AgeLock Vitality addresses a global consumer need. As we get older, our energy and stamina levels decline. We also experience a reduction in our ability to concentrate. And, as many of us have found out, our sexual desire is less as well. AgeLock Vitality will help you increase physical endurance, stamina, and reduce fatigue. It also promotes better mental cognition, clarity, focus, memory, and alertness. Plus, it can improve sexual desire and libido as well. There are a lot of products today marketed to promote energy. Now, these contain high levels of sugar and caffeine. Caffeine, by the way, works on the same mechanism in the brain that amphetamines, cocaine, and heroin do. Folks, don't be swayed by the marketing. These are stimulants, not energy. True energy, the fuel our body needs in order to function, happens on a cellular level. Tiny power plants in most of our cells, called mitochondria, combine the food we eat and the oxygen we breathe in to create the energy the cell needs in order to work. Since no energy system is ever 100% efficient, a waste product is also created in this process. That waste product is the free radical molecules. As we get older, beginning around age 25, the efficiency and number of the mitochondria begin to decline. This results in less energy for the cell to use, and more damaging free radicals are produced. Free radicals, as you may already know, are unstable molecules that most scientists believe are the triggering mechanisms behind age-related chronic disease. Diseases such as cancer, heart disease, Alzheimer's, arthritis, and a host of others. Age-lock vitality works on a genetic level to restore the efficiency of our cells' mitochondria in the brain, the heart, and the muscles back to more youthful levels. The result is more cellular energy and a reduction in the amount of free radicals. Plus, we do this using extracts from just these 3 plants that have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Age-lock vitality does not contain any stimulants. So instead of showing you testimonies from some of the thousands of people who've tried age-lock vitality and just love it, I want to introduce you to 2 individuals who can't be biased or influenced by marketing claims. What you're going to see are 2 mice, aged 96 years old, well, in mouse years that is. They are in fact brothers. Both mice were fed the same healthy diet and were well taken care of and not harmed in any way and allowed to live out their entire natural lives. Only one of them was fed the age-lock vitality ingredient. Can you guess which one? Now, the mouse on the left is what you'd expect from a 96-year-old. He's lethargic, frail, and just doesn't have the same energy, while the mouse on the right is running around like a mouse half his age. When I watch this video, I picture the mouse on the left sitting on a rocker on his front porch, yelling at the kids to get off his lawn, while the mouse on the right is yelling at those same kids, "Hey, let's go down to the park, throw the frisbee around." Actually, the mouse on the left is probably in some mouse nursing home somewhere. With age-lock vitality, not only are you going to live out your later years with more physical, mental, and sexual energy, you're going to notice a difference in just 90 days. In fact, we guarantee it. So which mouse do you want to be? So let's talk a little bit about the science behind age-lock. Age-lock is the result of over 30 years of independent research done with caloric restriction. In literally thousands of studies done, it's been proven that if you restrict an animal's diet by 1/3 to 1/2, not only did that animal live longer, but they were healthier as well. In fact, these studies showed a 4 times less risk of developing cancer in the animals on the restricted diet. Leading this research are Drs. Weindruck and Prola. They long suspected that by restricting an animal's diet had a genetic effect. So they began running experiments using sophisticated gene measuring tools and found out that caloric restriction affected the expression of certain genes. You see, as we get older, our genes don't change. Their expression levels do. Genes responsible for keeping us young are turned off, while genes responsible for making us old are turned on. Now, what you see here is not an illustration, but a tool scientists use to measure gene expression. When we were young, our genes are in a certain state. As we get older, some of those genes are upregulated, or turned on, while others are downregulated, or turned off. Using natural ingredients, age-lock simply returns the expression levels back to what they were when we were younger. Now, if you think that what we're doing is dangerous, well, you can duplicate the effects of age-lock simply by eating less. So if you were to go into business today, what would you do? Well, if you're like me, you want 2 questions answered. Number 1, what economic group has the money? And number 2, what are they spending it on? The baby boomers, while comprising less than 30% of the world's population, control over 60% of the world's wealth. In the U.S., they account for 51% of all discretionary spending. So what are they spending that money on? Well, if they could get it, don't you think they would like to be young again? And you don't want to go it alone. You want a business partner, one who will provide the infrastructure, produce all the products, invest all the capital, and take all the risk. And as a plus, don't you want a partner who is innovative as well? Now, the company that developed age-lock is one of the most highly regarded and respected companies in the world today, Nu Skin Enterprises. Now, you may have heard of us. We've been in business for 26 years. In 2010, yes, right in the middle of this recession, we had a record year with over $1.5 billion in sales. We're a global business as well, operating in 52 markets worldwide. And we've earned Dun & Bradstreet's highest credit rating of 5A1. In 2010, Forbes magazine published their list of the top 100 most trustworthy companies. We were honored to place in the top 5. Each year, the American Business Awards hold a ceremony to recognize excellence in business. These awards are called Stevies and are the business world's version of the Oscars. To date, we have 3 Stevies, 2 of which were for innovation. Now, there's an international version of the Stevies as well, where we've won 2, one of those for top chairman of the board. Now, by now you may have figured out that this is network marketing, and if that frightens you a bit, we understand. However, network marketing is really one of the only ways average people like you and me will ever be successful. Network marketing companies differ from traditional marketing companies in only one way. Traditional marketing pays advertisers millions of dollars to promote their products. Network marketing companies pay those same millions to individuals, people like you and me, to do the same thing. Of course, not all network marketing companies are the same. Since 1940, it's estimated that over 60,000 businesses have tried the direct sales business model. Only 50 of these have been in operation 10 years or more, and of those, only 11 have reached the annual sales mark of $1 billion. Not only is Nu Skin one of those 11, it's the youngest company to ever reach that mark. In other words, we got to $1 billion in annual sales faster than any other company in network marketing history. And if you think that network marketing is all about dragging your friends and family off to some hotel meeting, or jamming them on some high-pressure 3-way phone call, or that you need to be some super salesperson, well, we're going to show you a kinder, gentler way to do this business. Network marketing is all about, well, building a network. You have a network in place already. Your friends, your family, co-workers, business associates. Each one of them have their own network as well. And the one thing that they all have in common is that they're all getting older. Some are aging gracefully, but most are not. And you can build a successful business as easily as just using our products. Now look at the improvement in this woman. Don't you think her friends, her family, and others in her network will notice the difference? Don't you think that they will want to get the same results? Well, wouldn't you? See, people will be naturally drawn to your business simply because we can deliver results. Results that can't be had anywhere else. Soon, you will attract others to your business, and they in turn will duplicate what you do and develop their own business networks. ageLOC Vitality might even be an easier product to market. It has a broader consumer base. And think of all the people you know who rely on caffeine to get them through the day. In a recent preclinical trial, ageLOC Vitality increased muscle glycogen storage by 57%. Glycogen being the fuel our body uses in order to function. It was also shown to increase time to exhaustion on a treadmill by 63% in a 5-week trial. To put that into perspective, imagine you can run on a treadmill for 1 hour before exhaustion sets in. After 5 weeks on Vitality, you could improve that time to 1 hour and 38 minutes. You mention that to any adult athlete and watch their eyes light up. In order to develop innovative products in anti-aging, you need real science. At Nu Skin, we employ a staff of nearly 100 scientists, most with either a master's or PhD in their respective fields. Plus, we collaborate with researchers from leading universities, such as Stanford and Purdue. Now, we also have an exclusive partnership with LifeGen Technologies founded by Drs. Weindrich and Prola. Bringing their combined 30 years of experience studying how caloric restriction affects certain genes, they've amassed an exclusive database of the genes related to aging. Plus, they've developed a patented method to see how certain ingredients affect the expression of genes within the entire genome. See, other researchers can only run experiments on a single gene at a time. At LifeGen, they can see how a certain nutrient affects multiple genes in a single experiment. And with over 20,000 genes in the human genome, well, you can see where this is a tremendous competitive advantage. The products we have now with ageLOC is the tip of a very big iceberg. In the near future, we will have an entire catalog of products addressing the sources of aging in nearly every tissue in the body. And at this point, if you're a little skeptical, well, that's understandable. So grab yourself a grande triple shot mocha latte from Starbucks, fire up your Windows computer, and Google some of the information you found here, and find out for yourself if what we have isn't the best opportunity today. Right now you have 2 options. You can get involved with us as a business today or wait. But if you do wait, folks, I can guarantee one thing. Eventually, you will become one of our customers.